A lot of times we are having such a bad experience in our dating life because you choosing everybody that's choosing you. Why are you choosing everybody that's choosing you? Why are you going back for everybody? Why are you going for everybody that's coming for you? Don't do that. Don't do that because what you are is worth way more. So just because someone is attracted to you, someone likes your vibe and your energy, they love your style, that doesn't mean that they deserve your energy. Everybody likes your style. Everybody loves your energy. If you dope, that's normal. Or like my African brothers and sisters say here, it's normal. It's normal. It's normal. So don't even trip off of that. That's not what we're going for, all right? Go off of energy. Go off of how you feel. Go off of if you even really have the time and the mental space to go on this date. Because I'm going to tell you something. The way this thing works is not really how we think. You don't miss your soulmate. Your soulmate don't come in the coffee shop and then because you had to go out in the car and get something, they get their coffee and leave, and then there go the love of your life. It's over with. Now you're going to end up with somebody that you didn't even want. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Everything is already written. Everything is already created for us. That's why we have deja vu. We've already done a lot of this shit before. So that's the reason for the word manifesting, not creating, because creation has already taken place. Everything that we think is a brand new thing it's already laid out. It's already been written. Okay? So we got to get out of this thing that you're like going to miss your soulmate. You got to search for your twin flame or your soulmate because you're going to miss it. Destiny doesn't work like that. Okay? Fate doesn't work like that. The things that have been written doesn't work like that. The universe doesn't work like that. Nothing works like that except for our conscious mind. Okay? Our beta brainwave that has us doing all this overthinking about something that's not even real. It's not even real. Okay? So don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Be selective with your energy. You're not going to miss out. I promise you. I promise you. And promises are expensive too. They're just expensive as energy. So I don't be playing about the word promise. But I promise you, you're not going to miss out on your soulmate. I promise you, you're not going to miss out. If you do what I'm doing. I mean, if you do what I'm saying. So, the thing about going on these dates, right? First of all, don't go on the date thinking that this person might be your husband. Because you don't know this person. Lord have mercy, you don't know, okay? And I know a lot of my elderly family, a lot of my people that are like, okay, I know you're not elderly when you're in your late 40s. You're not elderly, but even people in your late 40s and up, you might have a little different perspective because where you come from, the generation that you come from, this kind of thing was more possible. Going straight into the relationship and y'all getting married in a month or so, it was more possible. So you might, okay, again, let's keep the balance here. Because some of y'all at the age is not going to think that. Some of y'all at the age is going exactly with what I'm saying. And then some of you guys may say, oh, well, no, you can kind of rush into it because that's what worked out for you, right? And it still works today. There's still people today that are meeting their partners and who they're supposed to be with, and they're staying together for many, many years, and they move really, really fast. It happens. But it's rare, right? It doesn't happen very often. And I feel that because of social media and the way that our music has changed, our influence has changed, the way we move has changed, our approaches have changed. We have a lot of other stuff going on, especially after this and all this stuff. So I feel like back in the days, that was a lot more easier. That was a lot more common than it is today. If it was one in every 20th couple that was getting together real quick, falling in love and marriage, and they together for 25 years or whatever, if it was one in every 20 couple back in the 90s, early 2000s or whatever, I would say it's one in every 50 now. Like, I'm just throwing out numbers, but I'm just trying to show you that things have changed, right? So I just think that we, in my generation, we do a lot of delusional going into relationships. We do. You guys do this in poly a lot too. I should do a video on that, because the way y'all be approaching poly relationships be stressing me. Like, come on. Like, and yes, I have counseled polyamorous couples, and this is what I talk about at the same time, is we're just approaching it in such a way that it's like not normal for us to really understand that people are going through their own stuff, and people got their own shit going on, and they were raised in different ways, and we have easier access to other people now. And so, you know, when we're dating and we're like romanticizing what we want this person to be already, because we went through their page and we like what they posting, everybody is not who they post about. Okay? Everybody's not who they post about. And you going off of zodiac signs, and y'all know I'm with the zodiac signs, but you absolutely have to stop going off of astrology to plan out your relationship with someone. Stop looking up their compatibility so early. You know, like, we don't have to do that on the first or second date, because when you're doing that, you're already romanticizing, you guys. What if y'all are not supposed to be in an actual intimate relationship? What if you guys are supposed to form a business relationship? What if this person that you went on this date with is supposed to be someone who introduces you to someone else? That's how life really works. Life really works like that. It's so unpredictable that when you try to predict it, you're going to be disappointed most of the time. So my advice and my takeaway is to not romanticize and fantasize the person that is asking you out on a date, or the person that you're asking to go on a date with. If you like what they post about, that's dope, right? That's all you can really go off of if you met them on social media, right? If you see them in person, all you can go off of is what you got from them for those moments that you guys met, right? But either way, life is so unpredictable and so spontaneous and so amazing that when we try to put someone in a box and have these expectations, and we create this whole scenario, and y'all can say this doesn't happen, but I'm a woman, and like I said, I coach people all the time, I talk to people all the time. This is what we do, okay? This is what we do, especially women. Women, keep it 100, keep it a buck. This is what we do. In the first few moments of meeting a man, most women have already seen themselves pregnant or not, or da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It sounds crazy. And if you think that you're not doing this, you might not be paying attention to your subconscious thoughts, because we don't really do this consciously. We don't really do this on purpose. This is not an on purpose thing. It's actually subconscious. It's very light. If you meet a fine brother and he approaching you, whether it's on social media or in person, and he has everything you want, he's clean, nice teeth, got himself together, he's an investor, he got this and that, he's a family man, and he's charming you, and y'all having a good conversation. Let's say y'all meet for the first time and y'all talk for a few hours, and it's like the best conversation you ever had. You can't tell me, sis, that you're not gonna be like, okay, wait, is this the one? Hold on, what's your sign? Okay, wait, let me see. It's very common, okay? And so what I'm saying is that that's the issue when we're going on dates with people, when we're meeting new people. We really, because of the chemistry, because of the bond, we will already form these preconceived notions about how our connection will go with them. And the truth is that if you look at any of the connections you had before, you really don't know. You really don't know. So I just think that so it's so much better for us to approach this dating life without those expectations. If you watch my dating video, you've seen that I spoke to the kids about what I believe dating should really be, how it shouldn't be romanticized, and how we should be able to go out with the opposite sex and not feel like we gotta have sex, not feel like we gotta be with them and we gotta like romanticize the whole thing, right? So I feel like that should be our approach. Leave it open for the universe, leave it open for for your imagination of not just it going one way. Okay, my camera is acting silly again. Okay, so yeah, just don't go into it like preconceived, like these thoughts of like, oh, it could be this, oh, it could be that. Instead, if you want to have any type of thinking about it, just think positive and think in the moment. This is going to be an amazing date. I'm going to really enjoy myself. This is going to be a good experience for me. This is going to be a good experience for me, and I'm going to be able to just really, take in who I am and pay attention to my mannerisms. And if you're a woman, I'm going to be tapping into my feminine side and, allowing a man to, pull my chair out and cater to me a little bit, hold the door open if that's the kind of thing you like. If you're a man, I'm going to be stepping into my masculine energy. I'm going to be able to hold the door open for her and be around that feminine energy and admire this woman, and I'm going to be looking fly, and I'm going to be loving on myself, and I'm going to be happy that I'm just out looking good with a good looking woman. You know what I mean? Like, let's stay in the moment more. I feel like when you do these things, you have a way better dating experience. And again, you're not going on dates with everybody that wants to go out with you. You're not meeting and linking up with everybody that wants to do that. So I just really have seen a difference in this kind of approach and this kind of perception on dating versus the opposite kind that I described. I would say that, there was one more thing I wanted to say to this. Let me think. What was it? Damn it. I forgot. But let me just say, that's my conclusion. Being in a marriage is not better or worse than being single. Being single is not better or worse than being in a marriage. They both have their roles. Wherever you are in your life's journey, appreciate it, okay? If you're in the middle of leaving your spouse or your partner, appreciate it. Appreciate knowing that that's what you have to do to love yourself more, to give your home and yourself more peace. If you are in the middle of the greatest relationship you've ever been in and you love your partner and your partner is amazing, appreciate it. Take that person in. If you haven't taken them out in a while, take them out somewhere, or stay in and plan something romantic for them. Love on them, appreciate them, give them their flowers while they're still here. If you are single and you are going to sleep every night alone, appreciate it. Be grateful for having that space and that time. Be happy that you can make decisions and you don't have to go to someone for your decisions. If you're in a relationship, be happy that you have someone to help you. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, my camera go dead way too goddamn fast. This is annoying. I mean, it's okay, it is what it is, because I want to give y'all good quality, so I'm recording all these videos on my professional MD mirrorless camera. I don't even like the way this looks right. So okay, so sorry if it's a different angle, sorry if it looks different, but I had to change the battery out. It is what it is, right? So yeah, just embrace where you are. You're not going to be single forever. Oh, okay, wait, I love this truth. If you're single, you're not going to be single forever. And especially if you are loving yourself and you're taking out the time to embrace this moment. This is like, being single is such a good time because you get to do lots of journaling, you get to do a lot of self-reflecting work, lots of shadow work, you get to heal from your childhood traumas. It's not saying that you can't when you're in a relationship, but the time of being single, we really take it for granted. We really don't do it how we're supposed to be doing. A lot of people that's been married for 20 years, their marriages would have been even easier with less trauma and less problems had they had the chance to take out that time while they were single. I mean, it just depends on how old you are, because you could have been like, 16 when y'all got together. If that's the case, then that doesn't work. But if that's not the case and you did have some time of being single before your marriage, I guarantee you that if you would have healed from your childhood trauma already, or you would have started that process, you would have been able to approach the trials of your marriage a lot more easier. right? So if you're single and you are optimistic about your future relationship, if you know that you are going to be attracting a beautiful, healthy relationship, then embrace your single life right now. Love on yourself. Do the writing that you need to do. Do the shadow work that you need to do. Do the inner work that you need to do so you can be ready for yourself and your partner and your in-laws, because that's a whole thing too. Okay? And then, again, if you're single, you're not going to be single forever, right? So if you're married, I love this truth, you are not going to be married forever. That is the reality, because two things are going to happen. And if these two things don't happen, then there's only one thing that can happen. I'm going to say the one thing that can happen first. Either you two are going to die together, or you're gonna die before them. Okay, so two things, it's four things that can happen. Okay, either you die before them, or y'all die together, right? Or y'all not gonna be married forever because you guys are going to get a divorce one day. That's just how it goes. Or they're going to go to the next realm. It's gonna be their time to go. They're gonna pass before you do. And I know that's a harsh reality, but that's the truth about every single body we have a connection with. It's not even a marriage. It's the same for your kids. It's the same for your best friend. Either y'all two are going to leave together, or you're going to leave before them, or your connection is going to split up on earth, or they are going to pass away. That's the reality. That's the reality. That is the reality that humans are shocked with every single day. We are shocked. Every single day we are shocked that it is a person's time to go. And the shocking coming from the sadness, the depression, the oh my God, I was just with them, that is normal. That's normal. But your idea of thinking that this person was really gonna be here they whole, like, for infinity, that is not normal, y'all. It's because we're disconnected about death. We act like we don't understand the way it really works. Everybody has an expiration date. Check out my video. It should be up by this time, when I talk about how every single soul that you come in contact with, you have an expiration date with. It's just the reality of things. I'm not being harsh by telling you the truth. This is the truth that I have to live by. This is the truth that I have to live by. And I think that I have lived my life very much intentional, because I've always understood this truth. This is something that I've always been in the understanding of since I was a little girl. And so when I go about my relationships and my actual intimate relationships or my friendships, I'm so much more intentional. I'm so much more in the moment with that individual. I don't take them for granted, and I really embrace and cherish our relationship, because I know that unless I leave before them, or unless we leave at the exact same time, there is an expiration date with this connection. That's the reality. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys got some really good pointers. Please let me know in the comments below what stuck out to you in this video. What is something that just struck you and just had you like, damn, that's the same thing I've been saying, or that is so much truth, I never heard that. Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys really enjoyed these videos. If you guys are listening, you can hear the background. The background is the ocean, and I just want you to know that I love you and I appreciate you. Please thumbs up this video, share this video if you feel like these words can really help the collective. We are all one, okay? So please share this video if you feel like this can help someone else. And until next time, don't forget that Earth is school. Peace out.
I see you in the moonlight dancing, yeah. Only need one chance, girl, right here. One night stand, please don't have fear.